Hello everyone, this is my cousin Ron Jester Arbila Plaza, and he was my subject in the observational research that I have conducted. He was 5 years old and belonged to the early childhood stage. As we all know, early childhood stage covers 3 to 5 years old, and in this observational research, we were going to see those things that I observed while I am in the process of completing this project. So let's go! Here are the types of development. First, the physical development.
Ron Jester is 118 in height and 30 in weight. He has an endomorph types of body which is fat and gain weight easily. He has brown skin and round eyes.
Unfortunately, he has still an incomplete development of teeth because he loved to eat sweet and he usually forgot to brush it regularly. Furthermore, in motor skills, he loves to run, jump, and climb. He also knows how to swim, rode a bike, and know how to use eating utensils.
Aside of that, he also knows how to use toilet on his own.
I find out that Ron Jester learned all of these activities on his own without no one teaching him, and it became possible because he used to watch and observe on how the people surrounds him do it. That's why I conclude that it was related to the principle number 1, nature of the learning process in the cognitive and metacognitive factors.
That says the learning of complex subject matter is most effective when it is an intentional process of constructing meaning from information and experience.
Next is the cognitive development.
Ron Jester knows how to count from 1 to 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
He can determine colors.
What?
Ita,
Orange. Yellow.
ita,
Red.
ita,
Pink.
ita.
Blue.
Shapes.
Anong shape to?
Circle.
Ita,
Triangle.
ita,
Box. Square.
ita.
Rectangle.
And the letters in the alphabet.
Anong letter to?
W.
Ito.
B.
Ito.
Q.
For additional observation, I measured his thinking skills by playing with him using a dama. And as a result, I find out that Ron Jester tends to be egocentric, wherein he only believes things based on his own perspective, which is related to Jean Piaget's theory, the pre-operational stage age 2 to 7 years, that concludes kids learn through pretend play but often struggle with understanding the idea of constancy. The next is the psychosocial development. Ron Jester knows how to change his clothes, wash his hands, brush his teeth, and use toilet on his own. In this case, I conclude that it is related to Erickson's psychosocial stage, which is the initiative versus guilt, wherein Ron Jester doesn't feel any guilt while doing these activities because the people surrounding him let him explore and discover things on his own. Moral development. I asked him a few questions to measure his moral development.
Kumuha ka ng pera sa wallet ng mama mo nang hindi nagpapaalam. Ano yun? Tama, mali?
Mali.
Bakit?
Lala.
Pag ikaw ay nahuli na nakuha ng pera nang hindi nagpapaalam, anong gagawin sa iyo?
Open.
Based on his answer, it was related to Colbert's theory, the pre-conventional morality. That's say in this stage, we don't have a personal code of morality. Instead, our moral code is shaped by the standards of adults and the consequences of following or breaking the rules. The next is the language development. He can introduce himself.
My name is Register Avila Plaza. Ako po ay 5 years old pa.
He can also clearly talk to the people surrounds him. Here's my conclusion and recommendation. Based on my observation, I conclude that Ron Juster shows the same type of development according to the characteristics of the stage he belongs. That's why I recommend for the parents first, make time to play and bond with their child so that they can have an idea about the behavior of their children. Second, let the child explore and discover things on his own but still with the proper guidance of the adults. And the last but not the least, third, don't be too tight nor too free on disciplining your child. Balance is also important for them to complete the stages of development and for them to grow well. That would be all for this video. Thank you for watching.